Alright fellas, what is up? Welcome back, and I'm back with a Fallout 4 mod review, and I'm going to be reviewing the M6 PDWS Magnum, or better known as the Halo CE sniper pistol. This weapon was an absolute monster back in the day in those Halo gaming streets, but I'm going to be reviewing the mod version of it in Fallout 4. Now the current size of this mod is 80.47 megabytes and can be found after the mod is installed in Kellogg's house in Diamond City. Now this mod is available on Xbox One and PC and is currently unavailable on PlayStation 4, but let's get straight into what this mod is all about. So this weapon gives you a ton of customization options, including the ability to change the way it looks to other variants of it that were in the Halo universe. For example, you can actually make it look like it did in Halo 3 ODST, that variant of it, how it was suppressed, it was a different color. And speaking of colors, there's a lot of camos that you can put on this weapon as well. You can change the damages, change the scopes. If you want an iron sight, you can have that as well. There's a ton of customization options with this weapon. And you guys know that I'm a big Halo fan. I love Halo. That is in my top 3 favorite franchises of all time. It might even be the biggest franchise I enjoy of all time. So the fact that I can bring this weapon into Fallout 4 is just awesome. It really brings back that nostalgic feeling of those old school Halo days, especially when you're using the classic version of it. But I do like the fact that it does sound and it does look exactly like it did in Halo. Now I know that it's not the most lore friendly weapon in the Fallout universe, but it's just a very cool mod if you guys want to have a bit of fun and use some Halo weapons. Now speaking of Halo weapons, I hope that they continue to do mods like this where they add in other Halo weapons like the sniper rifle or the assault rifle, or I think the battle rifle with the scope will be the coolest one to see in Fallout 4, or even some power armor that looks like Master Chief's armor or Noble Six's armor or something like that. That will be awesome to see in the Fallout universe. Now as I said before, it's not the most lore friendly weapon, but it is cool to use. Now this brings me to the positives and the negatives of this weapon. Now I'll start off with a couple of negatives, which is only very minor, and that's when I'm actually reloading the gun. There's a slight glitch that your fingers actually go through the weapon. Now it's not noticeable unless you're really trying to pick at the mod. That is the only thing that I have currently noticed with this mod, and I've spent a couple of hours with it. But other than that, there are no issues worth obviously mentioning. And saying that, there are no other issues that I've found with the clipping of this weapon, because in previous mods, if you reload the weapon, the magazine might glitch, or it might not actually look right when the gun clocks or something like that, right? There are no other issues I've experienced with any animations of this weapon. There are no glitches with the camos, there are no glitches with equipping this weapon and holstering it. And the sound of this gun is pretty much exactly the same audio, or at least it sounds like it, from the classic Halo games, with every single variant, the ODST variant or the classic Halo CE version of it. The sound of this weapon is amazing. Now I recommend just installing it and trying it out just for the fun of having a Halo weapon in the Fallout 4 universe, or in the Fallout universe in general I should say. But then saying that, personally for me, I don't think I'll have this mod installed for too much longer, and the only reason I say that is that because it obviously takes you out of the immersion of Halo, because it is a gun from a different game franchise, so that could kind of weigh a few people off it. But I definitely still think trying it out if you're a big Halo fan like me, or if you just want to have some fun with a different weapon, because even though it's a Halo weapon, it actually is a really good gun. It's accurate, it's got good damage, you can improve the damage modifiers on it as well, so definitely a decent mod. So this is definitely a high quality mod, and I strongly recommend trying it out if you guys are into Halo and you want to have a bit of fun in the Fallout universe, or if you just want a decent handgun, because by itself this is an extremely good weapon, and I definitely recommend trying it out. And I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Definitely a good score for me. It definitely gets the thumbs up from Zombie Bang. But of course I will leave links in the description down below to my Twitter, my Facebook and my Mixer. Be sure to go follow me there, and a link to my previous mod review that is for the Fallout 3 assault rifle in Fallout 4. So of course, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay tuned, and I will see you fellas on the next one.